Good day to all grade 9 learners. Welcome to this last quarter of our challenging school year. I am Teacher Edward, your guide in today's lesson. Are you ready? Join me then as we continue to apply, explore, and experience what Mathematics 9 has to offer this fourth quarter. Get your pen and your answer sheet and let's get working. Our objective for this week is you must be able to describe the angles of elevation and the angles of depression. Before we are going to start our lesson, kindly answer first the pre-assessment in your module, found on pages 4 and 5. These are the instructions. Read and understand carefully each item. Put your answers on your answer sheet. You may answer this in about 5 to 10 minutes. Kindly pause this video first before you start. Okay, time is up. You may check your answers using the answer key found on page 11 of your module. Pause this video while checking your answers. Hit the play button when you are done. How many got 1 to 5 correct answers? What about 6 to 10 correct answers? If you got 1 to 5 correct answers, you are still good. For those who got a score of 6 to 10, you are excellent. You know something about our next lesson.
Before we are going to start, let us try first to review the parts of a right triangle. Given the figure, triangle ABC is a right triangle. Angle A and angle B are the acute angles, while angle C is its right angle. Opposite those angles are its sides, named as small letters A, B, and C. Using acute angle A, side A is the opposite side, side B is the adjacent side, and side C is its hypotenuse. Clear? Did you understand? How about the other acute angle? Using acute angle B, its opposite side is B. Side A is the adjacent side, and side C is still the hypotenuse side. Did you understand the parts of any right triangle affecting its sides and angles?
Now, let's try to have a review on the 6 basic trigonometric ratios of a right triangle you learned before. Can you still remember them? The word SOHCAHTOA. Yes, very good. The word SOHCAHTOA again.
So stands for sine equals opposite side over hypotenuse. Ka stands for cosine equals adjacent side over hypotenuse. And lastly, TOA stands for tangent equals opposite side over adjacent side. Did you understand? If you try to see, we only have the 3 basic trigonometric ratios. Where are the other 3 basic trigonometric ratios? Well, it is the opposite of the first 3. Like, cosecant is equal to hypotenuse over opposite side. Then, secant is equal to hypotenuse over adjacent side. And lastly, cotangent is equal to adjacent side over opposite side.
Now, let us see what we learned in the past lesson and in this review. Kindly answer Activity 1 on page 5. Match column A and column B. Put your answers on your answer sheet. You are given at least 3 minutes to do this part. Pause the video, then get started. After doing Activity 1, we try to do also what's new Activity 2 on page 5.
In this activity, locate then highlight the words in the word search box. These are the terms we will encounter in our lesson. You can do this part in about 5 minutes. Pause this video and get started.
Alright, after doing those activities, let's have our lesson for today. But before that, analyze first this situation. Suppose all grade 9 learners attended our school flag ceremony at the quadrangle, like the given image.
The angle of elevation is an angle formed from your eyes to the pole, forming a horizontal line. And from your eyes to the top, where the flag is located, is the line of sight. The angle formed is positioned upward. This angle is what we call the angle of elevation. Can you follow? The next situation is, you are seated on a chair on that Ferris wheel, looking at your friends seated below. The angle of depression is formed from eye level as the horizontal line, which is parallel to the ground, and to the line of sight from your eye to your friends. The angle formed is positioned downwards. This angle is what we call the angle of depression. Now, let us summarize what we learned. Using the given situation, from your eye level to the box again is the horizontal line. And from your eyes to the top and bottom of the box is the line of sight. Now, we have the two angles that were formed. First, the angle of elevation. Second is the angle of depression. Did you understand? Hence, let us now apply those basic trigonometric ratios when solving problems involving the angles of elevation and the angles of depression, using the right triangle given. For example, we solve for measure angle A if A is equal to 5 and C is equal to 9. Now, try to see your notes. Which among the trigonometric ratios will you use? Is it sine, cosine, or tangent? Very good. So we will use sine. Since the given sides are the opposite side and the hypotenuse side. That means the solution is sine is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Next, we will substitute the given angles and sides. After that, substitute the given measures to solve the unknown angle. In this part, we use our calculator. First, press Shift sign. Press 5. Press the fraction symbol A all over B. Press 9. Press equals. What is the result? It is 33.75. That means measure angle A is 33.75 degrees. Clear? Did you understand? For the next example, let's use the given figure. How about if we solve for the other sides? We solve for measure angle A if A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 7. Try to see again your notes. Which do you think should we use? Very good. We will use tangent. Since the sides given are the opposite side and the adjacent side. Next, substitute the given variables, then substitute given measures. Now, press Shift Tangent, press 5, press the fraction symbol, press 7, and press equals. What is the answer? Very good. It is indeed 35.54. That means measure angle A is 35.54 degrees. Did you understand the second example? How about this third one? Using the right triangle given, we solve for measure angle A if B is equal to 7 and C is equal to 9. From the given, we have the adjacent side and the hypotenuse side. Now, what do you think should we use here? Very good. Yes, we use cosine. Now, substitute again the variables representing the sides to solve for the unknown angle. Substitute the measures given. Using our calculator, press Shift Cosine, then press 7, then press the fraction symbol, then press 9 and press equals. What is the answer? Yes, it is 38.94. It means measure angle A is 38.94 degrees.
Did you understand the three examples? We had just applied solving for the angles of elevation using the SOHCAHTOA. For our next examples, we will be solving for the measures of the unknown side using still the basic trigonometric ratios.
For example, we solve for the hypotenuse C if measure angle A is 35 degrees and the opposite side A is 4 meters. Now, which among the basic trigonometric ratios should we use? Yes, we will use sine. Now, substitute the variables first. Then, substitute the given measures. Using our calculator, press 4, then press the fraction symbol, then press sine, press 35, press equals. What is the answer? Yes, it is 6.97. This means that the measure of the hypotenuse is 6.97 meters. How about this example? We solve for the adjacent side B if measure angle A is 35 degrees and the hypotenuse measures 8 meters. Again, which among the ratios should we use? Good, we will use cosine. Substitute the variables first, then substitute the measures given. Now, using our calculators, press 8, press cosine, press 35, and press equals. What is the result? Very good. It is 6.55. This means that the measure of the adjacent side to the angle is 6.55 meters. Another example. Using the given figure, we solve for the opposite side of the angle A if measure angle A is 35 degrees and the adjacent side is 7 meters. Now, which one should we use? Very good. We will use tangent. Now, substitute the variables. Substitute the given measures. Using our calculator, press 7, then press tangent, then press 35, and press equals. Answer? Excellent! It is 4.90 or 4.9. It means that the measure of the opposite side of the angle is 4.9 meters.
For our next example, we will be working with angles of depression. In this part, we will always use the so, ka, towa. We will still follow the steps we did in the past examples.
For example, using the figure, you are standing on top of a building 40 meters high and your car is parked at the parking lot. From your eyes to your car, there is an angle formed which is 30 degrees. That angle is the angle of depression. Now, we try to solve how far your car is to the building. If you try to look at it carefully, the angle formed from the car to you on top of the building is like the angle of elevation. Hence, which among the ratios shall we use? Very good. We will use tangent. Now, substitute the variables to the formula. Then, substitute the given measures. Using our calculator, press 40, press the fraction symbol, press tangent, press 30, and press equals. Result please. Excellent. It is 69.28 meters.
Did you understand those examples? Any questions or queries you would like to ask? There is none, then let us proceed to the next part. Open your module on page 9. Using your calculator, scrap papers, your pen, and your answer sheet, kindly do what's more, activity 3 using the illustration given by finding what is being asked. You can do this part in 10 minutes. Pause this video and get started. How are you with the first task? Try working also on what I have learned, activity 4 on page 9, by solving also the unknown side or angle. You can do this part in 10 minutes. Put your answers in your answer sheet. Pause the video and get started. Now, after answering the part what I have learned, we have a simple, challenging problem to do on page 9. We have the part, what I can do. Read and understand the problem carefully. Answer what is being asked. Write your solution on your answer sheet. You may work on this part for 8 minutes. Pause the video and start working. Now, after working with the challenging problem, do not forget to answer the post-assessment part found on page 10 of your module. Write your answers on your answer sheet. You can finish this part in 20 to 25 minutes. Pause this video and start answering. Are you finished with all the tasks? Do not forget to review again all your answers on your answer sheet. Make sure you answer them all. Remember to submit your answer sheet in school. I will be the one to check your answers. That's all for today. Once again, this is your teacher Edward signing off.